On today's episode, we're answering the question, no, we're not, because I'm on the wrong damn outline. So for my summit, I did a VIP of $47, which is, as Jenny says, super stupid simple, stupid low. I call it the no-brainer price. It really is just, what? Okay, yeah, no problem. It's almost an impulse buy. And I've included stuff, and we'll talk about this next, but I've included stuff that it goes far beyond that price in value. So I feel good about it because I know that I can sell a ton of them. And I also know that I have the opportunity now to convert the people that purchase that VIP into something higher priced. So if you are at all familiar with grocery or retail, you've heard of a loss leader. This is my loss leader. I'm using it to get people into my ecosystem, into my world, and then I will work to sell them stuff later. And I'm cool with that. That's a personal decision that I've made, and you may not make the same one. I know Jenny actually had 2 levels for her summit. I thought this was a really cool pricing strategy. I did something different, so I want to let Jenny talk about her 2 levels for her most recent summit.
I chose to go at a higher price. So my entry level VIP or AAP All Access Pass was $97. And then if you upgraded to the full thing, so there was 2 levels and you got a really good deal with the 97, but you got like an ultra good deal with the larger package, which ended up being $147. So with the 97, you got the recordings and a call with me and a couple other things that were in there that made a lot of sense. And then with the 147, you got everything that was in the 97, but you also got bonus gifts provided by my experts. So these were courses and ebooks and calls and different things that had a really great value to them that were bundled up and put into this extra level VIP. And I'll say quite honestly that a lot of people bought the upgrade and it seemed to make sense to them because they were getting a lot of value. All of the experts were happy to contribute. I think I had a 3/4 of my experts agreed to participate in this, which was fantastic. And the value was really, really good. And we ended up with, I think it was, Allison, correct me if I'm wrong, was a 22 or 24% total conversion rate, but it was an over 50% upgrade rate to that second level VIP.
I don't know the numbers exactly offhand, but that sounds right. So we'll go anecdotal rather than hard numbers on that one. And so for mine, my experts are not contributing to the VIP package, which is okay. I didn't ask them to. That was not part of what I wanted to do for this model. I created some stuff, obviously the transcriptions, the recordings, a call with me, like the values, and insane. I pulled it up while Jenny was talking. I got an email from someone. My list replies to me. I love that. I got an email and it says, Allison, I just want to thank you for such an appealing and reasonably priced VIP offer. It's the best I've seen. And she lists out everything we get. Just wow, I'm really impressed and excited, especially since this is happening when I already have commitments. So the package will enable me to get the info that I'd otherwise miss. That is the reaction I was going for. That's why I priced it where I did. It was a personal decision. I also, though, have what's called an order bump, which basically is a checkbox on the order form that says, yes, I want this extra thing for this extra amount of money. And in it, I'm doubling the cart value. I'm offering early bird access to a workshop that I'm hosting, and it's $47. I've done that for a couple of reasons. One, I wanted them to very easily and quickly increase the order value. And I think as of the time of this recording, all but 1 or 2 people have taken that. So it's like a huge percentage
It's
is
very
taking
successful.
my bump. It's very
Absolutely.
successful. But also, when my summit finishes, I will then promote that workshop at a higher price, already having X number of people registered. So it's incredible social proof for me for the next thing I'm doing. I'm trying to think ahead. I'm hoping that that is a look of pride on Jenny's face for planning Allison, thinking ahead on stuff. So pricing, making it a no-brainer pricing, is also very closely related to the second thing that you need to make sure that you do, which is create a no-brainer value. Charging $47 for a 10-page PDF as a VIP, that might be the same pricing I'm doing, but it's not the same value. Really, you need to make sure that what you're adding to the VIP package makes it truly irresistible. With Jenny's summit, and I know this because I wrote all the copy, so I know exactly what was included in that VIP. I think the value was, it was either 8 or 12 or something $1,000 of
About eight
value
and a half.
if I went and bought everything separately. So these things were really truly on sale by these experts or available. And I found those sale prices, or they told me what the price was. I added it up on my handy dandy calculator app, and it came to $8,500 of value for 147 or 167 or whatever dollars. That takes it back to that no-brainer price, back to that no-brainer value. But pricing and value are a little different. Okay? $47 feels different when you're paying for two different things. A $47 cup of coffee is not a no-brainer value. A $47 Ferrari is a no-brainer situation. So those are very extreme examples, but I want you to think along those lines. When you choose your price, make it a no-brainer level for the amount that your market typically spends on stuff, but make it a fraction of the value that you're giving them.
I've worked on a few summits, and I just want to say this as an aside, because I've done a lot of summits. And one of my clients, their entry level VIP was $297. And it was way too much. And we sold 6. But this particular, and that was a list build of, I think, gosh, like 5,000 people. So it was way too much. And what it was ego. The client perceived that what they were putting into this VIP package had such extreme value, and that they were such an extreme expert that their ego said they had to charge a large amount because they are who they are, and that should come with a price tag attached to it. And we can debate about pricing all everybody wants. We can get into a huge debate about it. However, when it comes to something like this, that's just not how it works. So that person was very adamant that that would be the price that they did. That was their second summit. We did one more summit together. And I said, if you charge $297, it is not going to work. And I don't want to see this happen again. So then we brought it down to the 97. And wow, shocker. She got like 50 of them, like right off the bat, right? And then another 25. We're like, oh my gosh, like, yeah, you can make good money with a VIP. And I will tell you that with VIPs, if it's your first summit, chances are you're not going to make thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars off of it. However, as you do more summits and people understand and you get better at this, this all three of these, like the no-brainer value, the no-brainer pricing, and what we're about to talk about with the no-brainer process, the amount of sales that you can create can increase. But don't let your ego get in the way of what's going to work and what your market can bear.
I am including a call with me at $47. And typically I charge for a copy review is $450. And so like think about that. It's a fraction of what I usually charge. So I had to put my ego away if I want to include this call with me. Otherwise, I never would have gotten a reasonable price. But I changed my mindset from I'm giving away calls to people are paying for the opportunity to get on the phone with me,
I'm creating opportunities for sales calls.
where I can learn about them, find out about their problems, show them my value, and ask them if they want my help. That's priceless. Actually, I'm going to give us a second.
We need the second.
Because you literally just hit record and I was
You're
like,
what talk?
oh my God, this is going to take forever. We literally haven't even gotten to the introduction of this.
No,